Chris rigs. These fit the Chris Vector UMP 45 P90 mags, your fat, wide subgun mags. I've got them in black and Typhon. Probably going to discontinue this rig. We don't run enough. I've had these orders open for a while. We made them. I think we made 3 extras. When they're gone, I think they're gone. We have all of this stuff if you want to see it. We've got slings, grocery bags, split front rigs, AKM4 micros, dual tool totes, extra large fanny packs, small clothes bags, medium clothes bags. There is a couple of, I can't even remember what these things are called. I've got tool bags. Man, I'm seeing 0 comments on here. Extra large or large tool bags, visor covers, radio pouches, dual rifle subloads, CQB subloads, Nalgene pouches, jet boil pouches, sand socks, Rallyman with pistol. Those are all belt mount. Large cell is more Rallymans, shingles, DA Gen 2s, CQBs. Cool. It's sitting up there.
Where at?
It's on that mannequin. AJ, what's up? Ed E, what's up? Benjamin Brewer, Dean Mullis, William, how are you? Here, just put it. Are you gonna put it on? Is that what you're doing? Here, they're right here. Yeah, they're all malice clipped in. That's the bigger one.
About 3 or 4.
Aim for Survival, what's up? Easy K, Dean, what's going on? That's got the canteen cup down inside that one. Yeah, that mannequin's horrible. I need to put a plate on the base of it. John Oliver, what's up? Shipping Typhon tool bag today, nice. I'm just looking for 2. Oh yeah. Okay, 3. Cool.
3 easy without smashing the hell out of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm after. Just finished listening to the live. Good stuff as always. These are nice, yeah. That Chris rig will hold MP5 max. It'll hold all the way up to the P90s. And those canteen pouches will hold this 60 round drum here. Jeremy Childers, what's up? The mannequin's ready to go. It's getting ready. Alejandro, what's up? Where are you located? Sheldon Poncho fit in canteen pouches. In 1 quart? A shovel fit in a 1 quart? You mean in a 2 quart? Small utility pockets. They're running multicam over there right now. Coyote danglers finished up today. Small batch of purple tool bags. I think there's still some floating around out there. Roll-up dump pouches are being made. These look like spent mat. You know what? I bet these are NSW chest rigs. Gray Fupa danglers. These are roll-up dump pouches here. Kiri, what's up? Kyle's radio pouches. Bang bang, what's up? There's another Rallyman LBV right there. Did you cut NSWs today? Is that what those boxes are?
Yeah.
Or spent max?
No, they're NSWs.
Okay. Central Texas, right on. Control fit SOE mesh Velcro back pocket. Yep. Small or large? Witherspoon, what's up? Ready for the weekend? Right on. We'll do a little swap meet. You guys bring whatever you have that you want to sell, barter, trade. Anything you want to unload, bring it out. Ground fog, what's up? Man, this is slow tonight. There's 81 people and I'm not seeing shit for comments here. We're already almost 7 minutes into this. Tim, what's up? Scott Taylor, how are you? Podcast with Cody is cool. Nice to get his take on things. Right on. Found a really cool Elder Experimental Woodland Camo Top, 1982, small short. Awesome, man. She'll dig that. Gray shotgun rig. I don't. Yeah, there's a gray a left-hand one here. I have an open order for something in gray. I saw the other day a gray shotgun rig. I think maybe it's a shotgun. I got an MP5 or a subgun micro in there too in gray. Any of the tornado weather? No. Was there a tornado someplace? We had a little bit of wind. Like it sounded windy outside, but not much movement. Edgy, what's up? It's a different gray. Yeah, it's a different gray. Marpack Xterra bag. I can let go pretty cheap. It's a huge rut. I'd bring that, man. Skelly would probably like it. Nicole say Sunny was coming this weekend. I'll pass it on to Jerry. I don't know if Sunny's coming or not. I don't know that to be for sure. If she said it, maybe she knows something I don't. I know Sunny had some tree fall on some vehicles yesterday. Sunny, I think Nicole said Sunny is coming to Self-Reliance Festival. I don't know about this weekend. Running the covert pack for work stuff really is the perfect, better than anything else I've tried. Yeah, man, the day pack's nice, but it's big. Yeah, Sonny's property got flooded. I saw that. Tornadoes do feel more frequent than used to be till the last few years. Yeah, everything seems different. It's hotter earlier. The bugs are worse. Everything seems amplified. Heavy winds briefly in southwest Colorado. Few trees. Is Typhon black? Yeah, Typhon's the dark color. You want to see some? That's Cryptek's kind of camo pattern that's, you know, on par with multicam black, kind of. But not. Okay, my day back to my son. I think the covert will be perfect for every day. Yeah, it's definitely thinner. Micro rigs seem the way to go. Scully said it best. How often are you being shot at? It's a different tool, man. It's a different tool. Do you have a car? You should probably also have a truck. Do you have an SUV? Really nice. You still might want a truck to haul shit with, though. So that's Typhon right there. That's Typhon. That's Typhon. That's Typhon Toxic. This is Typhon. Ice Age Farmer must have been right with the Grand Solar Minimum. Maybe, man. Whatever happened to him? That motherfucker just disappeared. David Hosfeld, what's up, buddy? Stop hoarding the Ghost. I don't have shit for Ghost. Somebody said they wanted a Ghost LBV, and I said email. I thought I'd seen an email. I got the Ghost out, started cutting a Ghost route LBV, and I could not find the email from them. So I don't know if I imagined it or what had happened with it, but we have very, very little Ghost right now. Is Cryptek more expensive than multicam? No. No. Palmetto, what's up? If your lifestyle doesn't require you to haul stuff frequently, an SUV with trailer is great. Yep, until it's not. Yep, until it's not. If you're going into the city and you're going to run around and you go into the city on a Saturday and you're going to make a day of it, trailer's a pain in the ass. Depending where you go, man. It depends on you. Having options is great. Got the truck. Don't carry plates at the range, though. Probably should. I didn't get the damn notification. Every day, man. Every day people say that. Check. There's a good chance you're unsubscribed. That happens every single day. People say when they check that they have been unsubscribed. $213 people on right now. Who's coming out this weekend? Who will be here Saturday or Friday? Standard cab 8-foot bed, man. I'd rather have a dual cab 8-foot bed. No notice tonight. Yeah, man. A lot of people saying that. You can buy this in Australia. We ship this to Australia every day. We ship packages to Australia. We have a lot of customers, Australia and New Zealand. We'll be there Friday afternoon, right on. Aim for Survival, be there. Make sure you guys tell me who the fuck you are when you walk in. Dudes walk in here, and I'll talk to them all weekend, and then like on Monday, they'll be like, hey, it was good to meet you, and I have no idea who you were compared to who you are online. No notification needed. 9 is the SOE time. Yeah, name badges. Did you guys use particular shade? Do you use a particular shade cloth? I know some provides more shade. No, just look at percentage. I just bought some shade cloth. This is just some cheapy off of Amazon. And it's like, usually I use like a load tarp that looks like a shade cloth from Tractor Supply. Way more durable. Throat goat jerky. Really, because I'll try to buy body plates and what's coming up items. So we don't sell any armor, man. We sell all this nylon stuff. We sell load carriage stuff. We don't do any body armor. JG, what's up? I want to get there Friday, but I'll be lucky to make it Saturday, Friday afternoon. Yep, we shipped to Australia. Did you guys use a particular shade cloth? Look up Grower Solution for shade cloth. They have plenty of different shade cloths. Don't you have to be in the water to shoot a harpoon gun? Can you put an iPad Pro in a regular tool bag? No, I don't think you can. I'm holding an iPad Pro right now. Got a couple sets of Hesco 3810s. I don't know, should bring them or leave. Well, I should bring them. Why don't you just bring them? Hello, do you greet me, please? What's up? What country are you in? Ever mess with Faraday bags or ham radios? Yeah, a little bit. I bought every Faraday bag that Amazon had. They all worked. The nicest fit and finish is the Silent, SLNT, out of the ones that I got. And I have a bunch of them. I like the Silent ones. Didn't want to be an issue since you don't sell arms. No, you can bring them. You can bring guns, you can bring fucking whatever you want to bring, man. There's going to be hundreds of people here. What do you do? I randomly found you. You actually did not randomly find us. You have interacted with a bunch of our short form content that's cut from our long form content, and that's why it's pushing my live in there. We manufacture nylon tactical gear on these sewing machines over here, but I have 6 different video series that we do every week, and I do 2 video podcasts here on YouTube. I've got about 5,000 videos. Try to be as polite as possible. Yeah, don't worry about that. Bang bang. Bring your shit. Even if I said don't, go ahead and bring your shit and just do it out of your truck on the fly, man. Allowed versus able. Because MP5 6-mag chest rig have Velcro on the back. Are you talking about the Chris rig, the Chris P90 chest rig? Because that's a 6-mag. The subgun micro we do is only 4 mags, and that's dedicated. That's like MP5 size. They both work, but yes, they both have Velcro on the back also. Yeah, there'll be dudes here wearing plates and armor and walking around with guns, and there'll be dudes fully jocked up like it's a costume, but it's a uniform for some of them dudes. That's just how they roll. No notice. I was scrolling through shorts. Yep. A lot of people saying that tonight. That's why the number's so low. Suppressed MP5. You running a can on the end, or are you running like a SD, which down converts the full load? Still collect watches? Yeah, I still have some watches. Had a great day, closed some business, got a massage, went to dinner. Nice. What'd you have for dinner? Bang, bang. We can stop talking about it, man. I said do it. If you don't want to, don't. I don't care. And we've talked it to death, man. Bring whatever you're bringing. Bone-in ribeye, nice. Nice. Is that the cut version? Are you talking about the plates? Man, I'm on book 8 since SRF Survivalist series. Please shoot A American a shout out. Yep, he'll be here. He'll be here at SRF in October. I have a live coming up with him. I'm not sure when we're doing that. We're gonna pre-record it. Didn't get no man. Everybody's saying that. Everybody is saying no notification. I don't know what's up. Pad Thai cheat day, nice. Army surplus. So we actually build everything you see here. There's no surplus in here. We build it all on these machines. This is special operations equipment, and I've been making gear for 35 years now. We build it right here. Americans sit here and run these machines, and Americans cut all this material, and 100% full process is done in this building here. Jim Richards, what's up? First time you've ever been notified. Man, there's dozens of people saying they did not get notification. I had a dude the other night say, hey, I know you were live, and I couldn't even get on the video. For every one person that they give a notification, they pull 20 down. New Zealand Army went to Iraq back in the day, spent a lot of time with our American brothers. Right on. We had a party here a couple of years ago, and some dudes came from New Zealand for the party. We are having a party here this weekend, if you would like to fly out from New Zealand. And a buddy of mine that I do a podcast with was just in New Zealand a couple weeks ago shooting fallow deer. They were in Christchurch and a couple other places. Loved it. Shit looks rough in Houston from the images. Yeah, Dean messaged me yesterday. Said he was 9 miles from Atlanta, and they had 7 tornadoes on the ground. Took me a few minutes to find the live. Yeah, man, that's what a lot of people are saying. No notification, switched over from IG. Maybe that's what fucked it up, because maybe it's because I was live on IG earlier. And I know that should have nothing to do with YouTube, but it does. Definitely not been able to find SOE live. Weird. Usually I can't find the live till about 9:30. Planning to move out of Houston. Tennessee's always good. You need to tell Chris to stop gallivanting around the USA and get to writing book 13. I told him. Y'all hear Spectrum was down for several hours. No, I heard that the other day, though. Houston for Harvey. Tried to watch a movie today. I couldn't sit for more than 20 minutes before my feet would get itchy or my conscience would get guilty. Well, move. Listen to audiobooks while you're moving. Sonny's place got messed up. Yeah, I saw some of that. I saw some of the photos. Are they good? They good? They just waiting for the water to reside, or is there actual damage? I know a tree hit 2 of the vehicles. Today, John, no cards, no banks. Yep. But you guys are preppers. I mean, that didn't affect you, right? Yeah, Jason, if I try to watch a movie, I fall asleep too. If I'm going to the movies, I have to like chug an energy drink or something before I go in there. And I have to eat popcorn the whole time or I fall asleep. I have to be doing something. Service interruption at the hospitals today. More and more. Yeah, it's happening a lot more. Did you guys hear that there's some credit unions that are banning your ability to purchase any firearms or ammunition? You also can't pay the IRS with your credit union. There was a bunch of shit. It was fucking very bizarre. Like, why would you even bank with those motherfuckers? You can't pay a credit card with your debit card from the credit union. They had a bunch of shit, a bunch of stipulations. Service interruption hospital. What are you doing? Just waiting to go to sleep?
I woke up at 7.
But you don't have to work for like the next, other than here, right?
Then try to take a nap before I come back in the morning.
Yeah. You're gonna try to stay on that schedule?
Days,
Yeah.
Looks us days off on Sunday. I'll be getting up at 5 in the morning now.
Which bank? It was a credit union. One of the gun tuber channels did a thing on it. I think Guns and Gadgets did a 10, 15-minute video on it. You can check it out. It's up there. I don't understand why people don't keep some cash on hand. Yeah, more and more though, man. People don't. Remember those 3 years where people were like, we don't take cash. They sure did have you pushing the fucking gas pump fucking 6, 7 buttons to get fuel, but they wouldn't fucking take your cash. Fortunately, I have a whole house generator. Lots of credit and bank unions find every way to cock block your cash. Yep. I say that all the time. Go to the bank and try to pull $1,000, see what happens. And you'll always have people like you're full of shit. But for every one of those dudes, there's 20 dudes that like, yeah, I didn't get $3,000. I couldn't get 1,000. They wanted 20 questions to what I'm doing with fucking money. Just happy to be out of my balls. Yeah, there was a little breeze this evening. It was kind of nice. You always seem to know where to get the coolest stuff. You know any good places to buy old pirate ship style cannons? Ooh, no. I would type in pirate ship cannon in Marketplace and see what comes up. That's where I would start. Yeah, we have a storefront here. You can walk in, but man, more and more, like you come in here and I don't have like a sales guy here. So if we're out recording, you might walk in here and there's nobody that can even sell you anything. Most debit cards have a $600 or $700 daily limit. Yeah. My debit card with PayPal has a $10,000 spending limit. And then on cash, I think it's $600. One of my credit cards is $1,000 cash limit. But walking in a bank, they just act like they don't have the fucking money. One of my customers writes a check for their last one was $20,000. Took check to the bank. Them 3 hours to get my money. Yep. Couldn't even buy gas sometimes with a debt. Yeah, see guys, it is bizarre. Went to the hospital yesterday to help a friend whose son had a mild stroke. That sucks, man. Barrett sells a flamethrower. Maybe the cannon isn't. Does Barrett really sells a flamethrower? Scully bought a flamethrower. That's how we're lighting the bonfire here Saturday.
Like a real deal one?
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to burn it off Friday or Saturday. Because we need to burn the burn pile before they can set up the shooting lanes. Otherwise, they're going to be very limited as to what they can shoot.
Yep.
Try to give the bank cash. They don't want that. $2,000 per withdrawal. Yeah, interesting, man. Used to be 10 grand, right? You used to be able to go in and pull cash. Now it just does not fucking exist. They make it very, very difficult. They want to track you more. That's why we need to be less reliant on the bank system. Yep. Just be aware of it. Like, I know there's guys hearing this right now that are doubting what I'm saying. Go to your bank and have the conversation and see what happens. Just so you know. Don't ever get more than $5,000 cash from the bank. It's an automatic IRS notification. That's another one. When I said 10,000, and I told guys, I said, I know people who work at banks and they said it's down to 5. And they're like, nope, you're wrong. And they'll come out of the woodwork and be like, I work at a bank. It's not 5. I'm telling you, it is 5. And they're supposed to report you if you even ask the bank what that threshold is. lucky to get 200 out of some. Yeah, man, we go out of cash. I don't use them anymore. I stopped when I couldn't get out of my own ATM. I stopped using those banks. Bank.
There's a holiday coming up. ATM's here right now.
Yep. So media is now asking if Biden can stay awake if he needed to use a nuke code. Banks to cash order from Brinks and Loomis weekly. I used to order large volumes of coins. Hey, can't get rich if they don't have your money. Tried to cash a $2,000 check and they started asking. I'd been cashing those checks for years. Yep. Transfers of 10,000 will get you flagged. The transfer shouldn't be fine. It's the deposit or the withdrawal that it used to, and 10,000 is not the threshold any longer. Yeah, once it's in the account, it's not yours. You got that right. Wait till these banks go insolvent. They'll just take your money to keep the bank together. Your money will zero out. You won't have shit.
The 401k will disappear fast.
Yeah, your 401, they'll take all that shit. You see it happen in a lot of countries. Can you even call it your money if you can hold it?
It's not even real money.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are right. They will start resetting every 90 days. Yes, that's what's happening. That's what this CBDC stuff. Central bank digital currency in China zeroes out. You can never accumulate money. When they pay you, it's like a 60-day, 90-day cycle. If you hold the money, you lose the money. You cannot amass wealth. Don't worry about banks of them, bro. They're supposed to report any suspicious person that they deem suspicious. Yep. I have a PayPal card. We have PayPal accounts and we have PayPal debit cards. Yes. Have multiples. Get a couple cards on there. When you travel, use a different card because it'll generally get compromised, and that'll keep the account from being locked down, and then you can use your other card. 5,000 barely anything anymore. Used to be able to get a car, yeah, for 1,000. Yep. I saw a badass Suzuki Samurai today.
That thing was cool.
Yeah, looks like it's on 36s maybe.
That was really cool.
Start stuffing your mattress. Yeah, money is all digits, and they've done a good job of keeping you guys involved in their system, right? People say things like they took our tax money and sent it to Ukraine. No, they took your tax money to keep you from being what you could be, and they just created some bullshit that they sent to Ukraine. Shady as fuck, so I'm suspicious. Yeah, we were supposed to be a cashless society. Yeah, you absolutely were supposed to be. Figure out how to do business in cash. Yeah, several major countries have gone. Absolutely. They use the tax money to service the interest. Yeah, the country used to run on tariffs. We used to charge people for the shit they brought in the country, and then they convinced people, oh, we're just going to have this little bit of tax to fund the war, and it'll just go away. What was the original tax? 1%? Drinkable goods. Yeah, 1971. In 1971, up to 71, you could put money in the bank, and every year it would increase. In 1971, it went backwards. That's when we went off the last vestiges of the gold standard. The money was backed by nothing at that point. And that's also the same time they started telling women that they need to contribute to their family, and they're not supporting their family if they don't go to work. And that's the same time that your government school system really came in and started, taking over your children. Those are not your children; those are the government's children. Stay clever. What's that, man? What'd you decide on those glasses? What'd you decide on the binoculars? I found my Rex Kwon Do American flag pants. Do not wear those, you motherfucker. They wouldn't fit you anymore anyways. My little redneck town, the Crystals stopped taking cash. It lasted 5 days. Changed their mind. Yeah, fuck them. You know, John Deere's doing a bunch of shady shit. Have you heard about all the John Deere stuff? What's the product in the thumbnail? What is the product? Oh, it's Chris rigs. It's those small chest rigs for P90 UMP 45. It holds the bigger subgun mags. Yeah, John Deere's doing a bunch of shady DEI shit, just like Tractor Supply was. Yeah, you guys should follow Starbuck. Is it Johnny Starbuck? Johnny Starbuck? I think it Robbie Starbucks on Instagram. He's the one that's busting all this shit out and doing all the investigative reporting on it. You make gray man products. Well, I mean, you can get any of this shit in gray. Your idea of gray man could be different than mine. I mean, yeah, we make lifestyle gear. We do stuff literally in gray. I know that's not what you're asking. We do stuff in, you know, pink and purple and all kinds of shit. Oh, I thought you meant how they're fighting right to repair. Oh no, they got the shit suit out of them over that. I don't know where that's at. No, they're doing all the fucking gender reassignment surgeries and the drag queen story hour and all the bullshit. Is the magwell on the Chris rig too big for 30 round Glock mags? No, it just the original Chris Vector mags had a step, so they just looked, they didn't look as silly as the Glock mags in there. No, you could always use the standard Glock mags in there though. Yeah, never seen an LGB in John. Well, they're there. They're not, that's not their identity, right? It's not, look at me, normal American who happen to like the same sex. Most of the LGBTQ bullshit is not about who they love. It's about their religion, right? There'll be gay people at the party this weekend. There's gay people every time we do an SRF. And you might look at them and see two chicks holding hands, but you don't look at them individually and go, look at that fucking weirdo, because it's not their fucking identity. Those are Americans. It's not about the fucking bullshit. Dean Conrad, what's up? Ran to mall for errands. They had crazy thermal ID cameras installed at the main entrance. What was the name on IG? Robbie Starbucks. Benny Johnson had a video on John Deere doing the woke shit. Yeah. Jody is totally gay and he's a weirdo, but I love him. Kind of wild how any of that money burning DEI crap gets past any board of directors, because they're taking big money. They're taking that big international money for their future funding, and they're not, it doesn't matter about their customer anymore. They don't care. What did John Deere lose in a week? $20 billion? Wasn't it $20 billion? Rural, what's up? John, did the weeds get picked? So I thought dude was showing up. He showed up and his wife picked weeds for a couple of hours. She's supposed to be back in the morning. I'm not 100% sure that will happen. Dean, show up tomorrow. And, you know, there's plenty of fucking work either way. Home Depot has carts that the wheels lock so you can't take it out of the door if the alarm goes off for stolen merchandise. Yeah, God forbid they just steal the motherfucker stealing the merchandise. If they just stopped him. Yeah, gay versus, that's the deal, man. I don't care. If you got to come in here and do cartwheels and tell me you're gay, we know. If you got to come in here and do cartwheels and tell me you're a CrossFitter, fucking everybody knows. Everybody knows. If you're a SEAL and you come in here, we know. You don't have to tell us. Dean Conrad, I'd be here. Shit, I don't know. 9 o'clock's best for me, but it's starting to heat up at 9 o'clock. Just fucking get here. I don't know. Get here at 7:30. That's when I open the gates. That'll give me a few minutes to show you what happens. There's nothing to it. You're literally squatting down and pulling fucking grass with the roots out of the gravel, putting it in 5-gallon buckets. It has rained a lot here recently. It comes up very fucking easily. If there's a bunch of dirt, shake the dirt off. That's what we're doing. It's just in the gravel and around the gravel. Where is this place? We're in Camden, Tennessee. It's special operations equipment. At least Kubota, you can open the hood and not shut your tractor down till a rep comes. Is that what they're doing with the John Deere shit? I'm vegan. Cool. Do you do cartwheels and act super faggy and tell everybody you're vegan? Do you look gray or yellow? Do you look emaciated? We don't care. We don't care. Like, you're welcome here until you have a problem with all the meat that's here. You are welcome to come in here. If you have to make a big fucking deal about being vegan and there's meat here, then you're not welcome here. But you're vegan. We don't have a vegan option for you. So pack your lunch like you normally do and show up and hang out. Looks like what happened to Bud Light would be an eye-opener. Yeah, Tractor Supply dropped $20 billion in a week period and came out and said, oh, yeah, no, we're not doing all the DEI bullshit anymore. We've removed ourselves. But you know who's still the CEO? The dude that was at Drag Queen Story Hour. The CEO is still the CEO, the same dude. Yeah, everyone's vegan until there's only meat to eat. John Deere right to repair lawsuit is insane. John Deere literally has a monopoly on fixing their tractors. Yes, and they will remotely turn your tractor off if you miss a payment or if there's any miscommunication or they somehow think that you were in the wrong. They will turn your shit off. They turned off a whole fucking mine. Caterpillar turned off a whole mining operation in Australia with their remote fucking bullshit. Guys are paying hackers in Russia to hack their John Deere to clear codes and diagnose so they can fix their tractor. That's fucking insane, man. To think you can't repair your own equipment you spent upwards of $1 million on. Yeah, man. Colorado has a right to repair for all Apple and John Deere tractor equipment. I don't know when we lost the right. Yeah, same with the Apple shit, man. There's plenty of stores around that just work on Apple phones to fucking replace your battery and shit. You want to see shit? I'm on this iPad, right? When I brought this iPad in the building, the iPad went to shit. And when I go get another iPad and I bring in, this one that I'm on right now will fucking have all kinds of problems with it. Louis Rossman rants about all this all the time. Just shake the gravel off, but get rid of the dirt. No, don't get rid of the dirt. The dirt will wash down under the gravel. Buy old school tractors. Can you show the website? SOE tacticalgear.com. Special operations equipment. SOE tacticalgear.com. When Bud Light strike dropped, Bill Gates came in and swooped it. Oh, when the stock dropped? Yeah, that's probably by design. Heck, I don't think they work on them. I think they just swap them most of the... John Deere 200C burnt to the ground. I have a John Deere here. It's very old. 35 horse. It doesn't have That's like I have an auger for it. It can't even auger. It's not. I can't even reverse the auger. It'll drill a hole, and then we got to fucking use a breaker bar to take it back out of the ground. Truck has points and a round air fill. That's cool, man. Huh? What? Ended up ordering 2 pairs to see which has better eye. Oh, the binoculars, right on. 2 friends of mine said anything under 100 horsepower on 4x4 tractor swore off John Deere and went Kubota. Yeah, I've got Kubota. That's what I have. I have the 75, which is just under 75 horsepower, so I don't have to have DEF on it. I have a Ford 9N, runs off of moonshine. Yeah, my neighbor over here's got an 8N. Why that looks like materials tech area if I ever was one. Yeah, Bill Gates is John Deere's biggest stockholder. I heard that today in that video. Don't write off Bobcat. Yeah, I like Bobcat. I just don't have a Bobcat dealer around here. Bobcat and Caterpillar are what big commercial guys are using. Hybrids are up 25% lately over here. You know what doesn't crap out every time a new version comes out? Android phones. Nah, my Android phones go to shit. I have an Android. I carry an Android and a fucking iPhone. If all of my creators, all my content dudes all have iPhone, I can't AirDrop. It's such a fucking pain in the ass. And Android could let you do that. They won't let you do that. The AirDrop feature alone kicks the shit out of. Here's a 21S right here. It's what I use 90% of the time. I literally carry this motherfucker around just to take video and upload video with. It's not even on it. There's not even cellular service on it. New Holland dealer in my town. Nice. John Deere 200 was an excavator, was junk. When you're cutting, how fast can you go through 1,000 denier 50-yard roll of fabric? A couple days. And that's cutting by hand and tracing by hand. Miss the days when the bulk of the internet was on computers. You and me both, man. I was a holdout for a long time. I did not have any apps on my phone for years. I literally carried a wireless router and a laptop. When we would ride around, we'd go to Nashville on the weekends in my big Super Duty, and I had big 37s on there. And that ride was so rough, I would snap. I have a stack of computers where the monitor is snapped off and broken from the keyboard. Bobcat has model attached for everything. Yeah. Do you deliver to tech? Yeah, we ship everywhere in the world, man. Leaning towards Swarovski. You're gonna like them. Glass is heavy though. I suck at phones and iPads. Yeah. It's just I'm to the point, man, where I've got so many people working around here that use them. I am the problem when they try to send me something to upload. What year Super Duty? 2003? I think it's a 2003. But I had Humvee wheels that were recentered, right? So they never would, those heavy steel wheels never really balanced properly. And I was using Humvee tires, 37s, and, you know, they just never fucking balanced right. Sergio, since you ignored my comment, you should go fuck off somewhere else, you simple little bitch. I don't know what your fucking comment was, but it could have been that you wanted to give me fucking $20,000 tonight. You can fuck off. I don't know what you're talking about. Ignored your comment. Fucking sensitive little twat. Does anybody know what the fuck he's talking about? Shout out to Nazis. Fuck off, dumbass. Banned. Yeah, Super Dude, it's a V10. I just want to build kits. What's that mean? Percheron horses. Yeah, I'd love to have some Percherons. Ranch trailers can support their height. Do you have a Percheron? Do you have a cement mixer? I do not have a cement mixer, man. I do not. We've done all kinds of shit too, man. We've mixed up in a wheelbarrow. We've mixed up in a cement mixer. We've poured dry concrete and just wet it and let it cure it in place. Moving to Texas, right on. Do you do any punching bag work? No, I have a big 100-pound bag over here that I need to hang up. I even have the frame and shit to mount it bolted into the concrete. And I've got a big tall bag right there. That bag's probably 7 feet tall, maybe. For all Ford trucks, never miss a oil change or risk the turbos. Yeah, I've got an Excursion V60, but it's stock. You know, there's not a tune or nothing on it. And then I have a V10 gas motor. I want to purchase a mixer for skid steer. Just don't know anyone who has run them. You get what you pay for, right? You can go with Titan attachments and pay a lot less. There's also a lot of guys bringing container loads of stuff in out of China. I have a grapple bucket from China. I'm sure it's from China. Dude up the road has a field full of them. And I have a tiller, same thing. The hydraulic lines are small. The metal, you can definitely bend the metal for a root bucket or grapple bucket. But if you're not using it commercially and you're aware of what you're doing, then you're fine. If you were going to give it to employees, they're not going to take care of your shit. You better get real shit. Everyday truck, I drive a brand new Tundra. At 50 years of age, I decided I wanted brand new vehicles. So we bought a brand new 4Runner, I bought a brand new Tacoma, and I bought a brand new Tundra. Those were the first brand new vehicles I had ever bought. I wanted up-to-date heated seats and air conditioning and, you know, wipers and stuff. I still have old vehicles. I have a lot of other vehicles. 6.0s seem to run great. Yeah, as long as you don't do a bunch of shit to them. John, is your team forklift certified? Because I hear that's a thing to be. No. No, I have a man pushable forklift right over here that's battery operated, and I have forks on my skid steer. And the railing up here comes off, and we can forklift anything up top to the loft that we need to, and we can unload anything out of semi trucks that we need to with the forks on the skid steer. Yeah, the Toyotas have been good, man. And plus, anytime we make content with the Toyotas, Toyota shares my videos. If you look at my tool bag videos and stuff, I've got over 8 million views last time I looked at those videos that had Toyota, because Toyota reshares my videos when we tag them. Is that the truck that can go 1 million miles? Those are the older Toyotas. I don't know about these new ones. How many men did it take to move the giraffe? Two. Two guys stood that giraffe up. I unloaded it with one dude when they out of the trailer. And then when we stood it up in place, we had a couple of guys. Are those real? Yeah, they were real. They're foam. They're foam inside. You get a form. It's the same company. The companies that make archery targets, actually what most of them do is make taxidermy forms, and then they also make archery targets. We're sorry. What are you fucking sorry about? You're probably in the wrong place, simpleton. Which vehicle is best for when the things go down? Well, I have a square body Chevy Suburban with very little electronics on it. Doomsday rig, like leaving, never coming back. Probably that truck. It's got 456s. It's got a locker. You know, it's the battle wagon. But no matter, I mean I've rebuilt everything in it that could be replaced has been replaced. I bought the truck and then put like 25 grand in the truck. A brand new motor, doesn't even have 5,000 miles. But no matter how updated that truck is, it still has 1991 heat and air and 1991 windshield wipers. I will finally be put in power to the house this week. Oh, good for you, man. Nice. 1964 Suburban 292. That's cool, man. $90,000 for the Bronco Raptor. Yeah, have you guys seen the Broncos get smashed? Have you seen the front end and rear end smash videos of those, dude? Everybody in them dies. Yeah, the new Tundra motors are taking shits. Yeah, they're failing. That's the V6, the 6-cylinder with the turbo. I have the last year V8. Yeah, the old windshield wiper and the defrost too, man. No matter how much you update those old trucks, they they fucking don't defrost. Best shit to hit the fan vehicle is a dirt bike. Not really. I mean, I have 24 motorcycles, man. I rode dirt bikes all my life, dual sports and shit, and I still have them. Love them. But if you got to take a child or somebody injured or you have to leave and never come back, yeah, if you got to get out fast and you're being chased, maybe. But there's a drawback to everything. Would you be better off with a side-by-side than a dirt bike? I have a four-wheeler. I've got an 850 XP four-wheeler that'll do 75 miles an hour down the road. And it's way more stable than a dirt bike, and I can carry equipment and pull a trailer if I have to. I've got a four-door side-by-side 1000, and then I've got a two-door side-by-side 1000 that are highly modified, that I have, they're plated. I can legally drive them on the road. Yamaha 360. You need to get sponsored by Interstate Batteries. Yeah, I put more money in batteries than gas every year. Yeah, the new Broncos people are getting smashed. Ever work with CBs? Yeah, we did some gear for some CB guys. I had a dude that worked here for a few years that was a CB. Throw a Blue Eddie or Mr. Cool in the battle wagon. Yeah, I've got dual heat and air. It's got a heat radiator in the back of the Suburban. The new Broncos. I've already bought a chemical mask and hazmat suit. End of the world without rule of law. I'm jacking a car hauling big rig. Used to haul cars for the Teamsters. Right on. CB yourself. Right on, man. Yeah, London Bridge made a big-ass backpack that came with a whole DeWalt toolkit in it. And you could buy that through one of the prime vendors. And they had a whole section, ADS had a whole section, a whole catalog for CBs. And it was pretty cool. It was like tactical gear, but for tools. I always thought that was pretty interesting. In 04, I had to teach a unit of CBs how to set headspace and timing on their M2s. Volkswagen Beetle is pretty big inside, 1600 air cooled. Yeah. Grandfather Canadian CB tried to get in for World War II at 17, and they wouldn't take him. I meant, were the giraffes you had hunted. I just saw your channel and thought it was cool. Got it. No, I did not hunt the giraffes. Most of them came from museums and old dudes. So the real deal is this. Rural Route 66 and 69 went through this small town, Rural Route 69 and 70 and such. When the interstates were put in place, it decimated these little towns. It killed all the mom and pop shops, and all the live-over stores, and all the court squares. And you had people that were pretty wealthy, you know, like middle-class people, but they had back in those days, your money made money before 71. So a lot of those dudes, they would go hunt Africa and just, you know, go see the Orient and stuff like that. And a lot of them, those businesses were just destroyed when the interstates went through. And they just kind of, you know, the doctors and the lawyers and such in court school, they just kind of them. So those properties were paid for, and a lot of them just sat empty for dozens and dozens of years. And as new people bought them or the kids inherited them, they didn't give two shits about grandpa anymore or any of his stories. And they want to revitalize those court squares or gentrify those areas of towns, and they just dump all the contents. And that's where a lot of that taxidermy comes from. Like, you used to have like sideshows and you know, circuses and stuff like that, that old Americana. And kids, they just like, they'll literally take the contents out of a building and set them in the back alley, and then people scrounge them and find them and stuff like that. A lot of it will go to estate auctions, and taxidermy and weird stuff like that just doesn't sell. So it goes to a couple specific auctions, like the Antler auction. Ohio has a big auction. Texas has some really big auctions. So that's where a lot of that stuff comes from. $75 likes and 408 views. That's how it always is, man. That's how it always is. Sent response 3 times. Short story is Percheron breeders and Malinois breeders are particular who they sell to. My nature is dropping heavy here, and cell isn't responding. Interesting. Yeah, if you want, like, there's Percherons. If you search Percherons for sale, there are sites that only sell. You can get a lot of draft horses from the Amish. LMR, good luck with what? I always come in and hit my like button. I appreciate you. Moose mounts are big money for cabins. Yeah, they sure are, man. Elk, moose, caribou. I always had mad respect for CBs, but that elevated after the Fat Electrician did the video on those origins. Yeah, the Fat Electrician's videos are great. Walmart was hard on small stores. Yeah, they absolutely were. Yeah. Favorite cheese? I like smoked cheeses. Josh, what kind of cheese do I like on my fancy grilled cheese sandwiches? He loves the giraffes. I actually have no emotional attachment to the giraffes. I bought those giraffes because they were just weird. Like, I'd never been anywhere that there was a giraffe. So as they became available, and then there was some regulations and stuff changed on the importation of them. So they've gone way up in price. Like, you could sell those things off. Gouda, yeah, Gouda. Smoked Gouda. Which gun is best? Smoked Gouda and Gruyere. Pepper jack. Yeah, I like a fancy grilled cheese, right? It's gotta be grilled. The bread has to have butter. It needs to be like a sourdough or something. probably torch it with a Burns-O-Matic torch. Probably needs lettuce and tomato. Needs a good basil tomato soup to dip it in. Probably needs some ham, some kind of meat in there with it. Has to be cut triangle so I don't get the butter on my lips when I bite it, right? Because I want to bite the corners. You got to cut the crust off. Currently, I own Beretta A9, PAF, AR-15, AK-47, so I need to add a couple more to my selection. You need to or you want to? Do you really need to? I'm all about you having everything you want, but you need to or you want to? How many times have you had to shoot something that your AR-15 wouldn't just try blueberry sauce? I'll totally do that. Smoked bologna is interesting. Yeah. I got a core feed pipe and puts these channels in bologna and then fills it with baby, like small onions and garlic, and then smokes it with that, and then he slices it up and serves it in a pan of barbecue sauce. Michelin quality grilled cheese. Probably got to have a matched fall, winter, spring, summer kits. I have those, but need to add a couple more. You should have whatever you want, man. Get you a decent 308 rifle, and then learn how to use it. I mean, Jeff, I've seen Jeff hit targets over and over and over at 1,200 yards with a 308. Most people aren't going to do that. They're going to go buy some crazy fucking gun that you can't get fucking bullets at Walmart for. I get my dog food. My son's got a fucking super wazoo crazy rifle. At 800, he can shoot the tip off of spray cans.
Shit, I got a rifle that'll do that.
I'm talking about you.
Oh.
Can't break, what is that? Can't break grilled cheese and ham sandwich. Bacon jam, also excellent. Nice. 308, 1,200 yards, takes training. Yeah, Jeff will do it all fucking day long. Anyone familiar with Ruger? Jeff will also tell you to buy an Accuracy International rifle. Smoked bologna is the bomb. With the new scopes, with rangefinder and Bluetooth, you don't need practice until your Bluetooth don't work.
I'd like to have one of those, what's the one Barrett makes?
The MRAD.
Yeah. Vortex has a new one now. That's military contracts, so they don't have a civilian version yet. Cheat code.
Somebody could get you that.
I'd love to have one.
Don, I bet Don Edwards could get it. Kent has to build bullets. Yeah, Kent built Cody's rifle. But he can shoot bottle caps without. Yeah, Kent's who had Cody shooting the caps off spray cans. If we're talking jams, we have to bring jalapeno mint. Well, bring it. Are you going to be here this weekend? Bring it. We'll have taste testings. Ruger Scout 308. You like how they look? Well, then you should get one. You should buy it this weekend. Definitely going to look into your stock and surely order my kind of store. Yeah, check us out, man. We've been here a long time. We've been here a real long time. You know how they always say they don't make them like they used to? We still make it like we used to. Made in the motherfucking USA. That's the tag that goes on every piece of gear that we put out. We built all this shit here today. There was a ton more of it, but this is the stuff that didn't come off the table today. This is our FUPA fanny pack. A lady's father got a diagnosis that he's about to go through some procedures, and they're about to go hiking around the world. And she wanted this bag, so we whipped that up for him today. I just got off a sewing machine 30 minutes ago, hour ago. I built this rig yesterday and today. Like, I still sew every day. I designed everything that's in this building. I still run a sewing machine every day. I must bounce. May the Father continue. Thank you. You have a good night. Fine American Sewer is such a fine American sour is such a foodie. None of that shit will control your breathing and finger discipline. Does multi-camera Tiger Stripe say I'm here to party more? Probably multi-cam. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, there's more than one Tiger Stripe too. Wish you were here in Texas so you could visit the store. I'll have 30 people here from Texas this weekend. Get in your car, motherfucker. Come on. Please show us Tiger Stripe. I just showed you Tiger Stripe. The different patterns, you can see it on the internet. Would you officiate the wedding of a gay couple? I don't care if you're gay. What do you mean officiate? I'm not an ordained minister to marry you. Would I care if you came here to the party and got married and you're a gay couple? No. I would be happy for you. If that makes you happy, then welcome. Mofo, I am from Texas. Yeah, we gave Jason so many orders. Jason drove our t-shirts from Texas to deliver them to us. We gave him so many orders, he moved here to Tennessee. And fell off the porch last night and bit a huge chunk off of her lip. We're at the AR till 3 a.m., but she's still ready for the party. Right on. Does she got any stitches?
That sounds like it hurt.
How many people work at SOE? It fluctuates between 5 and 30. Some days I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to have people no more. You're all fired. Out shooting archery with my boy. Nice. What are you guys shooting? Compound bows? Had to have it sewed back together. We won't make her laugh too much. Amanda's got some salves that'll help that heal up.
What is it?
His daughter fell off the porch and bit a chunk out of her lip. So they were in the ER till 3 a.m. They had to sew it back together.
Ooh. Plantain would help.
What do I think of the president? Which president? I don't think you've had a president since they assassinated Kennedy. I've not done a wedding, but can officiate weddings. Nice. Are you coming out empty? West Virginia has a rehoming effort. Ascend West Virginia to tech work at home needs to move to West Virginia. Will pay $12,000 to move. West Virginia is close to Tennessee. Yeah, West Virginia has some good fucking abandoned asylums and crazy places too. President puppet. I'll grab some when I'm there. Yeah. How old is she? With my analysis, I think Trump is coming. Yeah, Trump's coming. I think that'll give you a 4-year reprieve. That'll give you 4 years to prep before things are completely crazy. All you motherfuckers that keep saying I need to get out of the city, you better get out of the fucking cities. Yep, me and 7-year-old have compound bows. 6-year-old has a recurve. Always a fun guy, so learning together. Nice, man. Nice. Look up 3D targets, 3D ranges, and they'll have a bunch of walking courses where you can go shoot, cool foam targets and stuff. Camden, Tennessee. Coca is medical. Let's vote white cars American. Where are we located? Between Memphis and Nashville. She's 14. Doctor said your lip isn't actually skin, it's different tissue, so not to use triple or Neosporin. Got it. Manufacturer of leather garments. Nice. Can only imagine what comes after Trump or if another Democrat gets wins. I don't know, man. little smoldering fires catch on though. Everybody's up in arms over this. What is it? A House bill or what's the Project 25? Man, I didn't see anything in there that seemed crazy. I did not see anything in there. I didn't see anything in there that seemed out of line or unreasonable, unless you're a fucking whack job. I see people going fucking nuts over it. Yeah, voting didn't work. If Biden wins, it's because they still, yeah, just like this time. Mint gun guy actually buying up 3D targets as we speak. Nice, they're expensive, man. I'm an IT guy, so I look into some stuff, so it's 100% Trump is coming. I hope you're right. There is a group of people that will tell you Trump is still the president. I'm out of the city, but shit, I'm trying to get my ass out of the state. Tennessee's pretty good. We're actually going to have to deal with unwelcome guests. Yeah, oh yeah, they've let 20-some million of them in. Did you see the gunfights that are happening in New York? They're fucking gunning down law enforcement. Imagine if they'd have just handled the problem early on. What kind of meat was this he said he made?
He told me it was
Beef steak.
It was beef steak. Yeah, he said it was steak, steak like the pork chops, with the bone in, but beef.
Beef steak.
That's what he said,
I'm like,
beef
why don't you just call it ribeye or
Why don't you just call it
steak? That's what I said.
He was cutting it up. There was a piece about this.
It's fucking good. Yeah, it was good. Been hearing Trump is still president. Yeah, then why is all this shit happening? Yeah, the New York City footage. Yeah, they had some gang members that were going before in court, and they said that the cartels are arming all those migrant camps and hotels and shit. I need Scully and 11 others. Problem solved. Trump's going to get his 76 million. Biden pull off 82. Yeah. Well, word is that they are pulling over and having law enforcement contact with a lot of these illegals. Have no documentation other than a voter card. They already have been issued voter cards. Beefsteak, yeah. Which part of, what is that? Beefsteak, what does that consist of? Ribeye? Sirloin? Antifa lit up 15 cop cars July 4th. Yeah, there's a bunch of housing developments that are under development that are getting burnt to the ground too. Yeah, could you imagine if somebody ran the country that was actually for the people? Powers that be are getting exactly what they are. Yeah, they're the one world governance shit. They shot more people than fireworks in Chicago. Yeah, every weekend. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. Thanks for hanging out tonight. SOE Tactical Gear is the website if you want to take a look at the gear we actually build. There's 5,000 some videos on this YouTube channel that are very different than this video where I just walk around and talk to you guys. We have a link in all of our video descriptions to Amazon for some product. If you click that, it downloads a cookie, and then anything you buy from Amazon in the next 24 hours, it gives us a small piece of your order. Redcon1, if you use code SOE Gear at Redcon1, it gives you 25% off of your order. Premier Body Armor, if you use code SOE, it gives you 10% off of your order. EMP Shield, code SOE gets you $50 off your order. And I will see you guys tomorrow. BlackRock Vanguard, complete control. Yes, there is a bill in several states. They have bills that have, I guess, passed to ban BlackRock and Vanguard from buying any more residential properties. BlackRock's stated goal is to own 65% of all residential property by 2030, 2035. They're ahead of their goal right now. I mean, think about how many people say that there's no such thing as chemtrails. Okay, then why did Tennessee pass a bill saying that they cannot spray chemtrails in Tennessee any longer? Now, there was a bunch sprayed in Nashville this weekend. But since they've passed that bill, our skies are pretty fucking normal out here. Like we have normal clouds again. They mailed ballots to everybody. Yeah, they've already got the ballots filled out. Guys, parties this weekend. Yeah, it's a real thing. Monkey Works talks about it. You can see the geoengineering companies and the chemtrail companies. They have chemtrail in the fucking name of the fucking companies. Party this weekend at SOE here. Everybody's invited. Everybody's welcome. Come on in. Hotels are all filled up in town. All the Airbnbs are already filled up. If you're coming, Paris had some availability because we booked some Airbnbs today for some friends. Paris, you can still get into some stuff in Paris. There's some motels over there. There's some brand new motels over there in Paris, and that's about a 25-minute drive from here. Like Kamala can't fucking tie her shoes. Checking on rental car now. Nice. Guys, bring anything that you want to barter, sell, or trade. Whether you're set up as a vendor or not, we'll do kind of a little swap meet type deal. Bring gold, silver, Bitcoin, whatever you have that you want to trade. If you've got some goods that you made that you want to trade, whatever. There'll be tons of people here. There'll be a lot of bartering and stuff. Chuck helped you find a place today. Nice. Is it the trunk of his car? So you're gonna have to get in the gimp suit. Horizontal Harris, yeah. Remember, she was one of Montel Williams' 2 girlfriends at the same time. Taking pup tent. Yeah, you can set up tents here. Yeah, you can camp here. If you have a small trailer or you want a car camp or rooftop tent camp, you can come in Friday. If you got a hammock camp or whatever kind of tent you're setting up, you can set up a tent here. He has to be the littlest thing. All right, guys. Good night.